Hello, everybody. This is Pein playing Santa's Sleigh.
We're gonna do some Santa's Sleigh.
Chop it up, edit it up as best I can, give my thoughts as I'm watching him play.
There's a man in the ice.
I've learned so much putting a few games together in the sandbox. These are my first times ever trying to put a game together, and I'm so happy that I found the sandbox and I'm able to try to even build games in the first place.
I'm stuck on something.
This is one of my early games. You can see Pein here struggling because he doesn't know that you can't go up any higher. That's the top of the block. I should put some sort of sign there that says you can't go up. And there are some billboards up there, but he never looked up either, so I could help that with some arrows and stuff that just kind of helps the player look around a little better, I guess.
Poor Lisa. Oh, we got a table.
I have learned how to put exclamation points above people's heads and do quest stuff. I know there are more difficult ways and stuff. I just do the plant concept right now, but I did watch a tutorial by Cyber Dragon that shows you how to have the exclamation and the question mark when you're done. So I need to hop into that stuff just to make it easier for the player to follow along.
What?
But here, if you talk to that woman, she's actually positioned in between the legs of an elf sitting there. They're listening to music. But yeah, so you talk to her, the door on the left will open up if you want to look around. If you're there for your first day of work, the door on the right opens up and you head that direction. So Pein's actually going to run through that door over there and land on top of what I call a ghost in this story. And if he would have landed a little sooner and talked to the ghost, the door would open up. See there, the avatar test, version 45 there. But since he collected it, he's supposed to go all the way to the top of this room where there's a button that opens the door. I don't think I made it obvious enough, so he doesn't really know where to go here. But he does end up finding a hole in the wall.
I can't remember.
And helped break my game. So he is able to explore the rest of my level, so that's cool. But yeah, so here he sees the steps going up. And if you keep on going all the way up there into the corner, there's a button up there that opens the door. Which he may have done which he may have gotten to if he didn't find the hole in the wall.
Oh. Nifty.
In my latter games that I've made so far, especially the last one I made, Mandela Backrooms, for the Alpha 2 Game Jam, I used a lot more arrows in that game to help direct the player to where I wanted them to go. The only scene in that game that doesn't give you clear direction on where to go, I think, hopefully, is the very first scene. So there he finds a hole in the wall, and definitely not supposed to be at this part of the level at this point in the progression. You're supposed to know that you're really high up in the air right now, fighting robots on beams that are really high up in the air. Pein does notice how deep it goes here in a minute after he kills all the robots, but if he were to fall off here, he would go down a really long way.
There you go. Bunch of robots, huh? Oh wow, this goes deep. Okay.
This is actually supposed to be like the top of Santa's sack.
Oh, there's another one. All right.
He just walked out like a hole of Santa's sack up by where Santa's sitting. Here I made a mistake where the character is up too high. His head's actually clipped into the invisible blocks that I made there. So his animation he doesn't ever even hunt Pein. So I need to fix that because it's confusing. And then Pein breaks the level again and gets somewhere he's not supposed to be. Actually up on the seat with Santa. You saw Santa there for a split second. That's supposed to be the bell I have to clean out the art a little bit. The bell from that Christmas movie with the train. You know what I'm talking about. And this is where the casino's going to be.
It's very interesting. Very claustrophobic. I don't like it. Mostly because I don't like that I can't like jump.
So like this part eventually is going to be like the dance club portion. I envision this is where like the band is going to be, and then up in top, like this is where the singer's going to be in a spot, or like the band can all be up here in a spot that's secluded from everybody listening. And that was kind of my idea for this. This would be like a big bar where you could hang out with people and be served drinks or whatever.
Oh, I died.
You got killed.
So like right here, I can't get up, which is really like why.
There are some weird holes in this level that I don't remember opening up. I must have did that to help myself run around and start over. But yeah, here's Pein again trying to get up higher, but the blocks are actually built up to the top of the level, so you can't get any higher than that. That door will never open now that you asked her to open the other door. Leave her alone, jeez. Just go do your work, man. What do you get against Lisa? Fuck.
Yeah, bitch. Get wrecked. Sorry, that was rude, but it happened.
Those screens are supposed to be like propaganda. Think warm thoughts and stuff like that. Even though everybody's obviously freezing because you're in Santa's sleigh flying around. Even on the wall up there, it says warm in bright red letters. If you look up there. If you just keep jumping up that direction. I should make everything a little bit easier. But the strategy is you just keep going and then you jump up on that screen right in front of them. That one. And then you jump up that direction. Take the try-true method of hopping out the hole and also explore something else, huh? So here he's getting into, this is the furnace. Now he's in this special spot where you're supposed to fall into a hole to become a secret agent. It's definitely where he fell into. Man, this Pein's brutal. She's running away from you, man.
Where are you going, you loser? Come back here. I'm not done killing you.
But yeah, I intentionally didn't include any arrows or anything here because this is supposed to be like a secret spot after.
Oh my God. See, there's like, clearly I could jump there, but there's...
You just finished the quests that are just kind of that are right along the path.
This is a very frustrating level.
This one is really off the beaten path for sure. And this is the one that's supposed to lead to that the fight that he just had on the high ropes with the robots.
All right, what do we got over here? Okay.
This room is also, if you look through the floor, it's positioned very high in Santa's bag. And down below are buildings and stuff. It's actually pretty cool to look around in this particular map. The big presents are supposed to represent like big buildings. And they would be good spots to just show off like NFTs, for example. Or I was thinking like actual like department stores where you could just sell stuff on and display stuff. The green and brown you saw just out the window there was the top of a tree growing.
I feel like I should be able to crouch, but I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting to watch people play levels that you built because I mean, here Pein is he knows that it's broken and he's just kind of exploring, which I appreciate him looking around and stuff. But even not just this game, but watching him break Mandela back rooms, for example, was really cool. Because he goes in places that you would never expect. Or like when you're building a level, you're just kind of like going through a script and making sure it works. But then when somebody else gets in the level, you know, they're playing it like it's like somebody actually will.
I feel like I'll die. Is that Carl? Carl! Oh, I didn't die.
So it's pretty cool. It's something I've never really thought about, and it's been a lot of fun.
Place is massive, dude. I love the detail.
And it's going to be a lot of fun coming back to Santa's Sleigh after working on these other games and fine-tuning it and working on it. Because I didn't build Santa's Sleigh for any reason other than to get used to using the sandbox. It's definitely more of a passion project. And it's more of a hangout hub than a quest place. Over there to the left is, I envision, a theater. I tried to build a Plinko board right there, but I couldn't quite get it to work correctly. I couldn't get things to, you know, come down randomly like a Plinko board would.
Oh, it's an elf.
I was envisioning some Squid Games type stuff when I was trying to build something down here, but did not have very high IQ when building Sandbox, when coding Sandbox script stuff. So I just didn't have much ideas. But some sort of cool environment is getting started to being built, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, this part of the map, somebody shouldn't even really be able to get to at this point. This is definitely a later season where this would be opened up.
Where are we going here?
But you can see the colors over there. I was trying to get lanes where things would bounce off of stuff randomly and end up in a color, but I just couldn't get it to work right. I didn't even know this guy was killable until Pein killed him. He just has to kill everybody. The monster.
Back up at the top. Look at this poor little boyo. Oh. I can hit him.
Oh, he's talking. You noticed that he was talking. He finally saw it.
There's a text.
Hello, traveler.
I can't see it. Oh, come on.
Still can't get up there.
Nerd. No.
I think the main lesson I've learned watching this playthrough is you need to make sure it's easier to open the first door so they keep playing. Because you work so hard on the next steps of the level, you know, and then they never get there. Might as well make it a little easier to keep things moving along.
Okay, so this door... Man, I am just bad at these games, it seems.
Those posters are supposed to represent, like, somebody keeping some notes. And they're like, I can't believe nobody's coming for me. And then up there on the top billboard that's turned over is a skeleton with a sword. So that was my idea of the hints. But I think it's cool to have that stuff if somebody's super interested and looking for it. But also just have the arrows, because that way, somebody can just keep moving through it. Because you don't want somebody to get frustrated and just quit before they get to the good parts. Or before they... Not that any part is better than the other, but you want them to at least taste all the flavors that your level has to offer, rather than just quitting immediately because they think it's broken.
There's nothing there to stop me. Like, I don't get it. Ah! Oh.
He found my apartment. I was going to make like a little apartment where I hung out. That is my apartment.
Where's this going to take me?
Found an elevator to the big yellow department store building. This will take you all the way up to the penthouse. There's a pool up there.
That's what she said.
You can see that penthouse. If you tell Lisa at the beginning that you want to go the other direction, that's the room you'll see right there. So you can see this penthouse. And those are the collectibles that you saw through that window. If you collect 10 of them or something, then you'll finish the quest on the other side.
Huh. Huh.
So Pein got beyond the boundaries this time, is the main thing I've learned.
Okay, we're back over here.
People beyond the boundaries break the game because they do things out of order, and then you can't complete quests. And people get confused.
Huh?
There you can jump all the way. Oh. That's supposed to be like the furnace part. And yeah, if he would have landed that, he would get all the way to the bottom floor of Santa's gift bag. And that's where there's like grass. And you can see a sky down there. And it's supposed to be like a town.
I'm going to end my recording here, though, because I'm making
Keeps giving it a shot.
I'm very excited to talk about this, because I feel like I've seen a lot, and I feel like there's so much I haven't touched at all. So this will be really fun, and I look forward to the podcast.